India now, and I'm Ruchi Bhatia. Straight up then, the Prime Minister was in Mumbai today, in fact met the captains of India Inc. and this happened in the country's financial capital. As I told you, in Mumbai, Prime Minister sought frank opinion from the corporate leaders on the implementation of the government's policies. Top honchos like Mukesh Ambani, Anand Mahindra and many others were present at the event. What all was discussed in the meeting? Let me take it across to my colleague Ashwin Mohan for more details. Ashwin, you were present at the meeting. What were the key issues that were discussed in this meeting? And also the Prime Minister saying that the government will continue to walk the path of fiscal consolidation despite high oil prices.
I'm standing outside the scenic Raj Bhavan in Mumbai, and this was the venue for the high-profile 2-hour meeting between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the top leaders of India Inc. It was indeed a very busy day for the Prime Minister. He began the day by inaugurating the third conference of the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, and that was followed by a BJP function. But this is where all the action was as far as his interaction with India Inc. was concerned. Some of the top leaders of India Inc. were invited for this Te with the Prime Minister, and I believe that the Prime Minister initially kick-started affairs by speaking for a few minutes, and then he left the floor open to India Inc. Essentially, the message from the Prime Minister was very clear. He wanted frank, constructive and honest feedback from India Inc. on government policy. And that's where many people from India Inc., some of the senior leaders like Mukesh Ambani, like Deepak Parekh, many of them took turns and made brief presentations and spoke about the implementation of the government policy. In fact, India Inc. expressed a lot of support as far as the rollout of GST was concerned. It's a big and ambitious tax reform. It had its initial teething problems, but India Inc. was very appreciative of the fact that the government finally went through with GST, because the GST, of course, has a lot of long-term benefits for the economy as a whole. Another part of India Inc. also spoke about the fact that there were certain sector-specific concerns that had to be addressed by the government. But net-net, their feedback to the government was that now the government should focus on ensuring execution as far as last mile connectivity is concerned, as far as policy implementation is concerned, so that the benefits actually trickle down to people lower down the rung as well. That's something that was highlighted, last mile connectivity. But India Inc. also wanted the government to continue on its path of big bang reforms, continue its big vision. That's something that India Inc. does not want the government to do, and that's the kind of encouragement and support that they did give Prime Minister Narendra Modi today. In fact, they also told the Prime Minister that they're willing to support the government as far as upliftment of backward districts is concerned. So that in a nutshell is what transpired between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and top leaders of India Inc. Mr. Modi definitely is going back to Delhi with a few fresh ideas.